Hey everybody, welcome back. We got freaking blown out on the weekly patch last time. Let's try again. It's not my ideal shop, to be sure. But there is a part of me that says, you know what? Buy an ant, buy a frog. I'd rather not buy a pill bug, but just see what's available for you. Would I rather have a 2/2 ant? Maybe. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. Extra rodents. I mean, that's just perfect. Is a chinchilla a rodent? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I do not have any concept of how this game works in the early rounds of the weekly pack. But maybe we can learn something. That's what's so interesting about this. We can already summon 2 chinchillas quite easily right there. I don't really care for a higher level frog. It already does what it does. This is more what I was looking for. To pass worse stats onto an ant so that it can get... it can pass on its incredible buff, but also have its better stat speed deposited to a unit prior to it. We're toasted here. There's just no shot, man. No shot. It's a strong toucan, okay? That's okay, because I like our level up. I don't mind an ox. I think we would rather have a 4/4 ox and a 1/4 chinchilla. Keep in mind the stat change is not permanent. You're very interesting. I'm trying to think, like, if I could just get an animal that has a hurt trigger, maybe this +2 health is justifiable enough. But like here, for example. Hold on. Sell me. Sell me. Sell me. Buy me. Buy me. Now you have become a 2/7. I don't want to swap your stats anymore. I don't mind swapping your stats. Let's look for something better. Like, we would love to see more frigate birds. That's how it's pronounced. We also, there's no pills, so it's very hard for us to get an ant to faint, especially because we can't kill it with food. So I don't know if this is actually good, but at least we get a chance to see this animal like in its natural habitat, instead of just being like, it doesn't work. There's no way. I think we definitely lose here. We weren't off by all that much. Like, it's less than it seems, but the dream for us, I mean, honest, if I'm being straight up with you, the dream for us is probably make this peacock even stronger. And then buy more of the bladder fish. I don't think the elephant's the play, I'll tell you that much. This is not exactly what I'm looking for, but that's fine. Let's try something like this. It's a little wonky. A 7/10 peacock. So the bladder fish is basically like it's a double-edged sword. You might be able to draw this. We'll definitely be able to draw this. It's a double-edged sword otter. It shows up later. It gives only one type of stat, but you can pretty much guarantee who's going to get it, which is worth something. Let's try. I mean, if an ox was good in the first pack, I'm willing to give it a chance in the weekly pack. Let's give you a little bonus here. Why do you have less HP now? You had 10 HP before. Did I give you a cupcake? I think I gave you a cupcake. That sounds right. Hold on. I'll take that trade. I'll take that trade. We draw these. Let's go. Okay, so all of our focus is on the peacock right now. That's a great level up. It's a great buy sell. I'm not sure if I got what it takes to get rid of what I need to get rid of to make it happen. I don't really care about an ant leveling up, honestly. I think it's such a cowardly play, but I'm like, this is so free though. Okay, start me here. Come on, work with me. You know the ticket. Work with me. Hit the peacock. you piece. Okay, buy me a rabbit. Freeze me a salad. It's a very old school meta here. You're about to level up. Upgrade shop tier, gain 50% more attack. Okay, I'm going to try to get you buffing. None of those, though. Just more bladderfish, please. So you're going to... We got to live long enough for the wasp to have a chance to pop, maybe. I don't know what happens after that, okay? We haven't thought that far ahead. You got a whale back there. We're definitely going to lose this one. Can't help but notice, I've seen a lot of... Toucans are a given. We've seen a lot of ants, though. Like, ants are doing more for us than I ever would have expected. So you get a level, that's fine. We're going to... You're so valuable here. Look, okay? We're straddling... like multiple different archetypes. We've got a rabbit we're not doing anything with. What's the wasp doing? Nobody knows, okay? But I'm hoping that even if we're floundering a little bit, maybe we'll learn something that's not good at all. That's very bad for us. Do we have enough to live to the wasp's next 50% growth? Yeah, we got 1 HP. 0 wins, but 1 HP. Okay, hold on. This is worth something. I think we gotta try to get you to have some more HP. Now that I think about it, this is basically just +4 attack because of our rabbit, but I'd rather get more, but okay, I think I'm gonna set it up like this for now, and we're gonna hope for the best, but gotta remember, +4 attack is really not that good for 3 gold when you have a level 2 rabbit. Like, we're used to more. Okay, they got their own wasp in there. I see. I understand. I got a hard time imagining that we get out of this one, but... Yep, there's that hard time imagining. We draw. Okay. How's our wasp doing? Holy cow. It's at 13 damage. It's something. It's something. I don't think you're getting to level 3. I think we got to embrace that you're the future, okay? So take some garlic, and it's a little late for it, but at least there's some HP associated with it. Yeah, definitely take one of those. I can't really give you a lemon or a pineapple. I wish that I could. I already gave you garlic, just for the record. Okay, you're going to get sold. You've served your purpose, I think. There is a part of me that thinks maybe in the future a rabbit could do some work for you here, but first you got to get some HP. Now, I feel much more comfortable putting a triceratops that I keep calling a stegosaurus up at the front. There's no scorpion, so in theory it should stand a pretty good chance to hopefully generate a bunch of hurt triggers here. Hold on. Hold on. It's the platonic ideal. We only draw, but that's okay. I'd like to get 1 win before we get eliminated, but, you know, you can't always get what you want, I suppose. I think we moved the bee to the front. Like, we can sell the cow. Don't forget about that. If you got something that would beat a cow here, like a 6'5" eagle, for example, I think would probably beat a cow. Your bee in front of your triceratops means that if they have a strong unit and then weak units behind it, hopefully that would have taken care of it, but I don't think that that's going to be the case. I think we're going to die to a cow, and then probably going to kill me, and then... It's the most disrespectful way to die, man. To a honey badger when new animals are in the pack. Maybe the honey badger does need a nerf. Maybe we've hit that point. Okay, round 1, this is a gimme. I don't sweat this at all. I don't really care for the moth, honestly. We do even have a feint ability, which is insane. Okay, now I'm taking no prisoners. You know, if we're gonna lose a fun build to a honey badger on round 11, okay, I'll be a scumbag too. Let's all have no fun together. How does that sound? Oops, we won. All right. Sorry, Anonymous. I've been made into a monster. All it takes is 1 bad shop. Give me 3 of these. And then let's pass this back one. I'm not worried about the bird. I think one of my problems has been keeping the bird for too long. So we're going to get a level 2 bearded dragon next turn. I'm just thinking about how that's going to work. I think it's good. What do we want to see on level up? I don't know, because I don't know what shows up at level 3 right now. But I like this, and I like this. Sure, this seems great. Add a sheep to the equation. Do me a favor, let's add another frilled dragon just for the time being. I don't really want another bird, honestly. Look, this is probably going to look like overkill, but until we get a level 2 toucan, let's add even more honey at the back, just because we're going to be a scumbag. Just because people had decided playing with the new pets was like no fun anymore. What's really fun is rolling honey badger for the 70th time this week. So instead, I can roll a honey badger. You think you're the only person that knows how to roll honey badger? You might be surprised. I also know how to roll honey badger. What's that? Flawless? Oh, I didn't even look. Is that good? Now, I'm just thinking. No, that's not as cool as I think it is. Roll me. Another toucan. You shouldn't have. Roll me. I'm not sold on you yet. If you showed up, you would be good, okay? For some reason, you don't even want to show up anymore. And that's sad. Roll me. I'm fishing for... Yes, that's what I'm fishing for. I'm okay with this where we stand. I guess we're going level 3... Level 3 bearded dragon, and then an anteater and 75 ants. Okay, I see it now. I see our future. I'm not a huge fan of this blowfish. I think you've done great work putting the blowfish in a perfect spot to cause me maximum pain. I don't see how we'd make it out of this one. More power to you. That's what I get for bragging about having a flawless. But I'm not sweating it. I think they had a strong team, good positioning. So, buy me. Why don't you keep passing back the bee? That's actually worked out pretty nicely for us. Would I dare? Oh. I would dare. And I know it doesn't look like honey badger, but it is. But it is. That's what you get. What do you get when you cross a maladjusted loser with a society that treats him like he's whatever? You get what you freaking deserve. And what you freaking deserve right now, just so you know, is honey badger. So, rip you, but whatever. Didn't even have to use the honey on the badger. With the fear we struck into their hearts was just worth it for that alone. We don't want to see this bird anymore. You can leave for something more valuable if it exists. If it exists. I mean, okay, if you're going to force my freaking hand, then sure. Here's our game plan, okay? The salads were just to give ourselves the modest degree of stats we could afford right now. You level up the bird, and then you sell it and buy whatever the level up gives you. It's such an expensive way to stat up. But there's a part of me that thinks that's the future. Getting to those tier 5 and tier 6 units where, you know, life comes at you fast. Like, this, it just annoys me because, like, you've made me sink down to your level. This team is better than mine, and yet I win. Does this seem fair to you? The people working the hardest receive the fewest trophies. Now, I think we probably do want an anteater, too, but just work with me. Work with me? Okay, it wasn't really what I was anticipating, but sure. Okay. Although, you know what, we still want you to get a, yeah. What are we going to sell? We're going to sell the sheep. We're going to sell the sheep. We're going to sell the sheep and buy an anteater instead. You got to remember the anteater has to come seconds. F it. Self-buffing monkey. It has to come second because it summons 2 ants. I know we won't get the buff from the bearded dragon for the second ants being spawned, but can't help but notice we're all operating on a very similar sort of vibe right now. So you've got your own anteater. That's very curious. Apparently it's a pretty strong animal. I thought I had garlic for some reason. That one hurt. Alright. Alright, we both draw, even though you were clearly demonstrably winning. We'll take it. You can't really make whale anteater work. I was trying to think about that, but people always go like, yeah, just put it in position 3, but it's the capacity stuff no matter what, because it happens at the start of battle. Now, I'll tell you, number one problem with my game right now, I reroll way too much, but that's because of the number 2 problem with my game, I don't know what to buy. So I'm working on it, okay? I'm trying. Let's go. Oh, let's not go. Let's go. Let's go? It's so silly the honey badger is still so good. That's so funny. Yeah, let's level it up. Now, I want you to be great. I think you would be like a fun animal to roll with. So let's just can it up for now, honestly. And you're going to level up to level 3. Is that even good for us? What are we getting rid of to make this work? I don't know. But you're at 12, 9. Okay, I should have frozen another can, probably. Like, we got so much HP to work with. This is... I like what I see. Let me just put it that way. I like what I see. Oh, no. Okay, you know what? You showed me for running a honey badger. Pineapple hedgehogs killing the badger, which kills one of my units, gets soul red. I'm going to buy this just so we can sell it. And I know that that's going to drive you insane. But I think we're moving off of faint meta and into good things meta. Sell me. Buy me. Now, this is a pivot of our whole squad. So if you got problems with this, trust me when I say that I understand why. We don't really want you to be in position 1 just because of how this works. But give me a second here. Just thinking. Don't think a platypus is going to do it. I love a triceratops. You know what? I'm willing to sell my toucan to try to get a triceratops that pops. Now we don't have a honey badger. That's forsaking me. But we do have a triceratops that's getting a very meager buff every turn. Have you ever considered that? We're living long enough to get hurt triggers. It's a dream. We're breaking you for nothing. Sabertooth. Sabertooth. Summon a puppy. 1-1 puppy. What the heck? We lost the honey badger. So deserved. It spawns a 1-1? What a slap in the face. Okay, I mean, I hate to say it. Get this anteater out of here. We're paying our fee in order to get this triceratops to hopefully pop. Hey, we got 6 wins. That's sadly better than usual for me. Very important here. I definitely feel like a cat has value. Don't get me wrong. We definitely do want honey badger. This is also great. Welcome to the squad. Now, we have no equipment. That's generally a bad sign. The reason we have no equipment is because we were relying on our toucan to give us all of our equipment for the rest of the game. Good stuff. Again, very similar mindset we got operating here. You got your own badger. I got mine. We're going to win this one. 7 wins. Let's go. We still need honey on our own badger. I think that can work till the late game for us, even though I would prefer to not have to debase myself to that level. Forget the taco. We're really looking for honey. Ice cream, by the way, is all +1 to all pets attacks. So it's basically 5 1-1s, or 5 1-0s. Still really good, but what do we sell? I don't think you can sell a lionfish to make this work. Go with one of these. Okay, that hit some good animals for us. Don't get me wrong. I'd like to see some honey, please. We have honey. I don't know why I was looking at it going like, where's my honey? It's like my brain was sending me a signal that's like, there's honey there. And my conscious brain was like, I don't think so. I think you're mistaken. That's pretty much just a disaster. For my ability to function, that's going to be a non-starter, I think. Although, we draw. That's, honestly, they should feel ripped off. In my opinion, they deserve to win there. We don't need another bet. Well, on the other hand, who says no? I would still like more health, please, on just about everything. 21-29. Still not living reliably through, like, more than one attack. It depends on the type of squad you're going up against. Like, this squad looks pretty good. Guess what? You're passing back weakness. You kept your toucan too long. You're passing weakness back to every unit behind you. That's what you get for running a toucan. I also ran a toucan, but I learned the error of my ways. No cows. A lionfish. Yes. More HP. Always in style. I would say always in style. Honestly, who cares if our badger has a lot of HP? It's got a B. Let's give it more attack. 23-32 triceratops. I've noticed the weekly pack matches, when you hang in there, they tend to resolve a lot later, which is good. It means you get to see some more creative squads. I love that we're overriding those green peppers. The lionfish kind of insane with it. Irrelevant crit. Guess what? Your anteaters belong to me now. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, and I'm sure you're pogging off at the gamer reference. I'll take that. Is that 9 wins? Can you believe it? A level 2 saber-tooth. It still only summons a level 1. That's unfortunate. Nothing here appeals to me that much. I would not spend on 1 for all units, probably. A level 2 clownfish, though, which is actually a lionfish, but still, I think there's a shot here. Because we override good equipment 4 times per turn, as long as our lionfish is alive. Like, say goodbye to your crit, say goodbye to your green pepper, say goodbye to your crit. Well, goodbye Yellow Brick Road. We draw. We draw to the Honey Badger. I'm calling it, dude. Weekly pack, Honey Badger remains the strongest unit. It's a sad story, but is true. Not interested, although you possibly doing some crits. It interests me. I know I said I wasn't interested. I'd like to go back on that. I also think a green pepper on our saber-tooth could be worth something. If you gotta, you gotta. Triceratops. A lot of hurt triggers. A lot of hurt triggers about to come in here. They got their own Triceratops, though. The geniuses. Okay, you're going to shoot me a lot. We're going to kill you. There's no way we don't win. It's got to be due to Honey Badger at the worst. That's insane. We finally did it. We conquered it. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps it a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!